Good morning, y'all. Cool. Yeah, it's like past morning. I did some stuff earlier today, pertaining to some acting webinars. Yeah, and also talked with one of my best friends on the phone for a little bit. But yeah, went through this acting webinar with Ramani Leah, and she's a casting director that's worked on very amazing projects. Some of them including like The Strain and Revolution. And yeah, she was super insightful when it came to what she looks for in particular when it comes to self-tapes. Yeah, and one of the big takeaways I took from it was, and this is something I've heard repeatedly, is, but this is actually the first time I've heard this specific comment, but repeatedly what I've heard is to not force emotion. Right, is to not force emotion, which is like the biggest thing for any acting thing. It's like if there's a scene that calls you to possibly be sad, like don't force yourself to be sad. If you're not going to be sad, like don't force yourself, because it's going to come off as overreacting. It's not going to, like, someone is not going to be able to relate the scene, even if the overlaying emotion is supposed to be sadness. Like if you're forcing it, it's not going to make sense. So yeah, just allow emotions to come naturally as you read through and portray the script and the dialogue. But one of the other things that she said, which is very specific, is don't force yourself to cry on cue. Don't force yourself to cry on cue. Like, and I totally, like, I mean, I can't really do that too much. There are moments where I can, but I can't do that too much. But that is like very nice. That's very good to hear, because I feel like a lot of people try to like, have that sort of like emotional cue, like immediate ready type of thing, and when they do, what she talked about is like when you do self-tapes and you do that like cry on cue type of situation and it doesn't make sense in the scenario, like it's gonna hurt you a lot, because people will be like, why are you crying? I don't get it. I get the fact that you can cry, but I don't care if it doesn't make sense in the scene. And that was like something nice to hear, because when I was like younger thinking about pursuing acting, that was something I practiced really hard, to try and cry on cue, but if it doesn't make sense, then it's not worth it. So yeah, it's a nice ability to have, like, if a director asks you to do it. But when you're doing self-tapes, and trying to project yourself in a character, if you force it, it's going to be too obvious, But if you're working with the director, you're already cast, and you're working with the director and they want you to cry, like, it's a nice ability to have in your pocket, because in that instance you're doing so many different clips, and like they can pull from like your better clips of presentation, and then if they need a crying clip, they can pull that too, and they can just edit it all together and make it smooth. So it's like, yeah. But for self-tapes, don't do it if it's not necessary, So that was really insightful. But yeah, it was a really good session. I'm really happy that the Clyde Bernardi Acting Studio is like doing these daily Instagram live Q&As, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with all these amazing. They have a really good set list for their for their week, this week, of people. So I'll put a link to that in the description below, so that like anyone can check it out. But yeah, really dope. Highly recommend it. So cool. Right now I'm sorting through my emails, right? And here you go. I have about 9,000 emails to sort through, right? 9,000 emails to sort through. I've already gone through a fair amount of this, because like earlier it was 12,000 earlier today. So I'm trying to like make more space in my emails. So yeah, in my Gmail, because I got a notification that I'm out of storage space. So yeah, so I need to do that. But something there, man, I've been busy this morning. Something else that, when I checked my email though, I received a email for my stimulus check, that it will be arriving soon. So I'm really happy about that. Very thankful. Praise be to God. I'm so happy. So that's yeah, that'll be coming in soon. It's really nice. I set my, like, I made a USPS account and stuff, and with my address, with my new address and stuff like that, and it tells me all the mail that's coming to me, which is really nice to know. So I can just like sort through my mail, and I know when to check my mail, so I don't have to check it every day if there's nothing coming in, or nothing of importance coming in. So that's like really that's really dope. Highly recommend for y'all to do that. I'll put a link in the description below so you could like sign up for your USPS account. So yeah. What else? Something else also. So I have a date for my online improv show. Excuse me. So I'll advertise it here. I'll put it in the description below so you can sign up and register. Only first 100 people can watch. But I'm really excited to work with these people again for my class, my Improv 2 class. And yeah, we just set up a rehearsal date for ourselves so that we can practice and try and give you guys a good show. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description below, and if you guys want to watch, feel free to. We would love to see you there. So yeah, awesome. I'm also sending some emails right now to casting directors and talent agents and stuff like that to invite them to come and watch the show as well. So I'll be sending them links, and hopefully they come and watch. And if you do watch, I really appreciate you. So yeah, whether or not you're a casting director or a talent agent, whoever watches, I really appreciate you. So yeah, and I look forward to trying to give you guys a good show. I was supposed to have an acting class today, but I haven't had a chance to rehearse my lines for my monologue. So I asked my teacher if I could move to Thursday. So I'm going to move to a Thursday class just for this week. I'm working on memorizing it right now, and I have like half of it memorized. But yeah, so I'm going to move to a Thursday class just so I can like have a better viewpoint on it. And then, yeah. And I was supposed to have a D&D session tonight too, but that also got moved over to Wednesday or Friday, I think. So yeah, so today is more of a free open schedule for me to like work on personal projects, and then probably drive a little bit of Uber after I finish sending out all these emails and things of that sort. So yeah, and then I have to do 2 workouts today. So yeah. Yeah, I should actually do my workout. I didn't do my workout this morning because I wanted to get ready for these like online webinars and stuff, but I should probably change back and take a shower, or change back and like work out. I should eat, work out, and then yeah, do that stuff because I'm like really hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and it's like 2:30. I'm really hungry. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I said this yesterday, but I feel like 100% better. Like I feel fully better for my food poisoning. So I'm happy. Cool. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Yo. Just finished eating some food. I also caught up with watching my vlogs. So yeah, it's been a while. I've been kind of behind on watching them. And my roommate asked me, he was like, don't you watch them when you edit them? And I do in a way, but I don't listen that much. I more watch for things that I need to edit out. If there's anything, maybe like more stutters or something like that, or just long pauses between saying stuff. That's mainly what I like listen out for. I don't really listen to what I'm actually saying when I edit. So yeah, so when I actually like watch them back, I'm like listening to the actual content, and yeah, not really. Yeah, because when I edit and I'm playing through them, I'm not like actively watching. When I'm editing and watching through them, I'm usually doing something else, just listening in. And then when I hear things that I think are weird, I'll hop back and like edit it. So yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, I caught up on it, and my mom pointed this out a while ago, and she was like, yo, you're always scratching your body, and I'm just like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, it's probably because I'm sweaty from when I work out. But even when I'm not like working out, I'm scratching. Yeah, so like especially my stomach, I scratch my stomach a lot. Like there was a moment in like 2 conclusions in a row where I'm just like scratching my stomach, and you can hear it, and it's so in my ears, I was like, yeah, that's so obnoxious. You can't see me actually doing it, but you can hear it. I'm like, damn, that sounds so obnoxious. Yeah, so I need to be better about that. Yeah, so yeah, other than that, I also had a meeting with my boss for yeah, my acting teacher, and she gave me my first assignment to work on. So yeah, so I'll be working on that today, and making sure I can get as much of that done as possible. What else? Still working through my emails and like deleting and making room. Yeah, so still working through that, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, y'all. Oh man, ugh, tired. All right, cool. I'm just gonna keep working, and then I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Yo. Ah, gosh. Excuse me. Alright, I just finished up with my work for my assistant work for my teacher. Yeah. Yeah, just finished up all that stuff. So, cool. We're done with that. Didn't take super long to finish it all, but yeah. Like about 2.5 hours, so not too bad. Cool. Let's see. Other than that, yeah. Still need to edit my video, and I still need to work. Still need to rehearse my lines, and then I need to work out as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner right now, and then go ahead and do all the other stuff. Cool. Peace. Yo, what's good, yo? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to sleep now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. It's my own fault. Yeah. I didn't do my workout tonight either. Yeah. It's my own fault. Doing my workout. Man, I really need to get back on my regular workout schedule. Those 3 days really hurt me, for sure. I was already on a rocky path before I got the food poisoning, so the food poisoning really messed me up, for sure. But you just need to get back on track. Second month is always the hardest for me, you know. But let's just get it back on track, you know. Let's see what else happened. Today was an okay day. Yeah, I basically just did work for my teacher for the most part. I had online Zoom sessions or Q&A sessions, like webinars, in the beginning of the day, and then I had a meeting with my teacher just to go over some projects that she wanted me to work on. Then I basically worked on that until the evening, and then ate some dinner, and yeah. And then after dinner, I started a new anime called Aerrol no Sora, and that's a really good anime. I already watched like half of the first season already. Really good anime. I think one of the reasons why I like it is, well, first of all, I love basketball. Basketball is something I grew up with, and they do a good job of explaining the concepts of basketball. So even if you're someone who's not into basketball who watches this, you can learn something about basketball. And I like it because it's a lot more realistic than other types of like basketball anime that I've watched. And also, I like how there's like different character dynamics and different character motivations for why they decide to pursue basketball. It's not all just people who want to become better at basketball, or people who want to, you know, or people who want to become like the best basketball player or something like that. Like there's different motivations for them to play basketball, which I feel like is more realistic, you know, and creates for more of a realistic sort of dynamic, and it's also really funny. So yeah, highly recommend to watch it. Yeah, I basically just got caught watching that show. yeah, I was definitely a lot more lazy today. Yeah, get back on schedule, get back on track with my life. So, yeah. All right, cool. That's basically it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep now because it's really late or really early, depends on how you see the perspective. So, all right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Good night. Peace.